Hey y'all, it's a beautiful day in my local flavor kitchen here in beautiful Branson, Missouri. And today we are gonna make something so easy, dragon bite tacos. I've already washed these green onions off, so you're just going to, let me get that bad piece off of there. I usually like to cut the ends off, and then we're just gonna give these a good chop. I'm gonna do a little cilantro. This is optional because I do know that there are people who do not like the taste of cilantro. Got those things ready. You can just cut up some cabbage if you want and just use cabbage, or you can use slaw mix. I'm just using, this is just a pre-bag from the grocery store, just regular cabbage. So you can buy the store-bought slaw mix if you want to use it. So you're gonna use about a cup in our mixture. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with 1 pound of ground pork. All right, to your pork, you're gonna add some salt and pepper. So I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper. We're gonna do some ground ginger. Now, if you have fresh ginger that you can grate in here, that would be wonderful too, but I don't have any. So you're just gonna do maybe about a half a teaspoon of ginger. If you have fresh, use fresh, that would be great. So, also gonna use some garlic. If you have fresh garlic, use fresh garlic, but I'm using just regular old roasted garlic. I'm gonna do about a half a teaspoon of that. And now we are going to add about a cup of slaw mix. Some green onions, probably about a half a cup of those. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of cilantro. Now I'm gonna use a little bit, now Kinder's has all kinds of different things that you can get. What is going on upstairs? They have this sweet sesame teriyaki sauce. They also have this Japanese sauce. They have all kinds of things. You can use sesame oil, whatever you want to use. I think I'm going to try this one, the sweet sesame teriyaki. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in here. Just going to squeeze a little, probably a good tablespoon of that. Now we're going to give this a good mix. Just get that all mixed in real good together. Take a hot skillet, or I'm going to use my, what is this? What is this? Why can't I think today? I'm going to use my electric skillet. This is an electric skillet, Michelle. Get it together. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there in the bottom of it. You can use whatever oil you'd like. And then we're going to take these little street taco. These are the tiny ones. Now, if you want to make them bigger, go right ahead and do that. These are the tiny ones. And what we're going to do is just spread this thinly all the way out to the edges, just like that. Really thin, as thin as you can get it, but go all the way out to the edge with it. And just spread them just like that. There we go. Now that our grease is hot, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plop these down, meat side down, just like that. We're going to cook these for about 4 minutes, 4 to, whoop, 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 whoop. Get on there, get on there, get back in there. About 4 to 5 minutes. It's going to cook pretty quick because that meat is so thin, but let me turn this down just a tad. Don't want them to cook too fast, but we don't want them to cook too slow. So I've got this on right about 300, but you can tell with your skillet. I'm going to say about medium heat on your skillet. So you're going to let these cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now I'm going to scooch these over. And now we're going to make a dipping sauce. All right. Now you can play with this any way you want to do it. This is just because they do have all of these different kinds. I mean, when you go to the grocery store, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to get, because they have so many fun things. If you want to just use these as dipping sauces, that's great too. We're going to play with these as well. But I'm going to kind of make my own sauce here. Just some soy sauce. Just going to pour this in. About a half a cup of soy sauce. Now we're going to just do a little tad of rice vinegar. Give it a little splash there. Maybe a teaspoon. Now we're going to put a little bit of this sriracha sauce in there. Just a tad. Maybe about 5 or 6 drops. Tablespoon of sugar. Mix this around. I'm just going to put a pinch of pepper in there. Just a pinch. Pinch of pepper. And give that a mix. I think it might need a little bit more sugar. A little bit more sugar in there. That's ready. Of course, we can use these other sauces, like I said. All right. It's been right at about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give them a flip. Oh my goodness. Those look great. Now we're just going to do a few minutes right on the back side. Get those kind of toasted up. This is the Japanese. That one is good. That's good right there. That's probably better than the one we made. All right. You guys will probably be better at making sauces up than I am because I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the store-bought. That one tastes really good. The Japanese sauce, let's try it. That's okay. Pretty close to what we made here, so leave it to the professionals and go buy it. You don't have to mess with it. Let me try, I'm going to try this one. There's so many to choose from. By far my favorite. As a matter of fact, don't even mess with all this. Just get this one. That's good. Go ahead and fold them up while they're warm. And then we're going to put them on a platter. If you're looking for something different for supper, this is a great, easy idea. And you guys can all just kind of make it together. Make it your own. You don't have to follow what I put in there. If you can think of something better to put in there, go for it. Easy supper idea, and I think you guys are gonna love it. So before I go, I have to give a shout out to all the people who came in this week that I did get to talk to. Probably missed some people. I do have to say, Leo from Louisiana, the little boy and his huge family from Louisiana, was the sweetest guy. Gave me #1 top 10 review. So cute, so sweet. He said we were better than Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh. And then I had Judy Green come in with 9 other women from Arkansas from her Sunday school class. They all came up to see David, and they came to our restaurant to eat. Donna waited on them, and they were a delight. You guys were so sweet. Thank you for coming in and seeing us. And then I had Kenny and Jane. This was a couple, 2 couples together from Okie. These are Okies from Eufaula, Oklahoma. I love my Okies. So we had Kenny and Jane and Linda and Joe. They came in to see us. And actually, they came for supper one night and then back for lunch the next night. What a compliment. We appreciate you guys. And then I had Paula and Jean Henson from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They came to see us for lunch the other day, and they were so sweet. And I got to talk to them for just a second. And then I had these wonderful ladies from Texas, Nancy, and she brought her friends in. Nancy, Betsy, Susan, Sue, and Sue. And they came from Texas. We got a picture together. They were so sweet. They loved everything, and they were so precious. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming in. We truly love meeting you and talking to you. Hold on, let me stir this. There we go. Love, love, love meeting you guys and getting to visit with you, and the things that you say, just we take it to heart, and we try so hard to make everybody have a great experience here. You make it all worthwhile. You guys make it worth all the hard work. We truly love this. It's a labor of love, and we love you guys. So have a fantastic day, and remember to expect something great to happen to you today and make something great happen through you today. Have a great day. Something I forgot to tell you is that when we served the tacos, we did put some of the fresh slaw on top of that taco right in the middle with some green onion, and we did serve it like that. It gave it a little bit of an extra crunch, and it was so good. So do it however you'd like, but it did make it extra special. So I think you're gonna like them, so give them a try.